everybody, good afternoon, happy Friday, and good and happy it is indeed because we are getting out early today and it is the day before a 3-day weekend that is awesome. So lots of threes today because we get out at 3. That is absolutely amazing. So how am I going to celebrate? Of course, with curly fries. Arby's, they never disappoint. Hot, 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 hot. And back to work, but only for about another hour or so. That's awesome. Gotta keep that girlish figure. And the work day is done and the work week is over. It is the beginning of a long 3-day weekend. That is great, but let's get in my car. It is extremely windy out here right now. Oh my gosh, very cold, very windy. I should probably actually have a jacket on and not just my hoodie, but all right, so what's on the agenda for tonight? I don't know. I do have to go to the post office though because some of you guys actually order some stuff off the Cinema Sickness store. I have to send all that out. I want to get that out nice and early for you guys so you can have it by next week. That's it. That is the only plan I have, to go to the post office. Maybe there'll be some packages that are waiting for me. That'd be convenient. I don't know. If there are not, I have no idea. We'll just play it by ear. Maybe we'll go to some stores. I did get out of work early, so maybe we can go shopping. I have no idea. But for now, let's just go to the post office and see what's there. It is so cold out there. All right, but I did get one package. That is awesome. I have no idea what this is, but I'm very excited to find out. So heck with it. Let's open it up now. But first, that's better. So, all right, let's see what I got in the mail. This coming from Trevor Bang, who always sends really cool stuff. And again, Trevor, you're the coolest name ever. I love that, Trevor Bang. That just sounds awesome. So we are being joined by the mobile Ever Lovely Cinnamon. Yes, I do travel with an Ever Lovely Cinnamon. So let's see what has been sent to me. So we got a DVD here, and any note? No. Oh, this is awesome. I do not have this. I have one of the Disney treasure sets, but I don't have this. This is so cool. Walt Disney's The Best of the Mickey Mouse Club. How cool is that? This is amazing. Featuring favorite shows from the beloved original series. That is so cool. There's a net there, net funny jello. If you watch Full House, you know what I meant by that. This is so cool. So again, I did not have this. And you guys know how much I love my Disney stuff. That is really, really neat. Very cool. Just so awesome. So Trevor, thank you so much for this. This is definitely going to go into my Disney collection. This is awesome. I love it. It's fantastic. And I love Disney DVDs. So Trevor, again, thank you so much. Well, that was awesome, but I still feel like doing some cinema hunting. I didn't get enough cinema today. But where to go? I have no idea. I've already been to all the best places to hunt this week, so I'm kind of at a loss. I've got an idea. How about a place I have not been since, I don't think, Black Friday? Walmart. Let's go see what they got. Walmart. Feels good to be back. Is that a poop pillow? I believe it is. Emojis, they're everywhere. They're doing an emoji movie. Do you guys know that? Yeah, I think next year an emoji movie comes out. Yeah. Well, right off the bat, I'm not seeing too much in the way of anything different. It looks like a lot of the same exact stuff they had last month when I was last in here, which is pretty crazy. You'd think by now they would have restocked, but again, I'm not really seeing anything too new, but let's take a look anyway. This is cool. They still have their horror little section here, which is great. They put this up during Halloween, and they've never taken it down, and that is awesome. Kudos to Walmart for that. A lot of really good stuff in here, but nothing I really need, at least not for the prices they're asking. So much cool stuff here that I want. Fear the Walking Dead, Family Guy, Gumby, awesome stuff. Lots of great seasons here, but at like the $20 price range, I'm gonna have to pass. This is an interesting end cap. Lots of Resident Evil and Underworld, Zombieland, Salt, all kinds of really cool titles here that all sort of have a somewhat kind of similar theme. Pretty neat and great prices too. Looks like the Blu-rays are $10 and the DVDs are only $5. Not bad, but I've got all these. Decent end cap here of a bunch of $5 Blu-rays, but once again, nothing I need. Although Pet Sematary is kind of tempting. Well, it's not something I need, but this is pretty cool. They have Akira here for only $5 on DVD. If you don't have that movie, get it. It's awesome, and $5 is a steal. Well, still not seeing too much, and nothing really even in the 374 bin, although this is pretty cool. They do have some Transformers, which is awesome, and where was it? Here it is. Beyond the Mat, the unrated director's cut. This is a really cool documentary. Even if you're not into wrestling, it's pretty awesome. Some other goodies in here as well, but again, nothing I need. Well, I refuse to leave empty-handed, so here on this $5 display, I came across Black and White. Looks like an interesting movie. I really knew nothing about it other than the synopsis and the reviews it got online, but it did get good reviews. The synopsis sounds pretty awesome, so I'm gonna pick it up for only $5. I figured, why not? Well, that looks to be about it for Walmart. Not too much going on here. I figured a month later they'd have a lot of new stuff, but it looks like that's not the case, although I do want to show you guys this. This is pretty cool. They have the Rambo trilogy set here. This is really awesome. $9.96 for this, a really good deal. If you don't have it, pick it up on Blu-ray. That's fantastic, but I already have those movies. Do not need them, so again, that looks to be about it. Unfortunately, not a lot going on. All right, back home, and we can very, very, very quickly take a look at everything I picked up, because I didn't really grab that much. Not the biggest haul ever today, but I got some pretty cool things. I actually did pick up one other thing that I did not show you in the video, so all right, let's take a look at what I grabbed. This was all from, again, from Walmart. But first, again, thank you so much, Trevor, for this really cool Mickey Mouse Club DVD. I love this. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So, as you saw, I did grab it. I think I called it Black and White, but it's actually Black or White. So, yes, in the video, I called it the wrong name, but it's Black or White. Looks like an interesting movie. I don't know anything really about this other than what I read on the synopsis, and again, some reviews I read on, like, Amazon quickly. I get decent reviews. The synopsis sounded pretty good, so I don't know. Have you guys seen this movie? Leave a comment down below. Let me know about this film if you guys have seen it. I want to hear your thoughts on it. But it looked interesting. It was $5. I really just didn't want to leave empty-handed. I was like, I'm here. I'm going to grab something. It looks like an interesting movie. $5. What the heck? I'll add it to the collection. Check it out. Again, let me know about it. But I actually did end up finding something I wanted to grab. This is actually something I really did want. So I guess if I wanted to not leave empty-handed, I could have passed on this. But I still grabbed it because I thought it looked interesting. This is cool. For only $10, I picked up The Rifleman. This is awesome. Season 3, Volume 2. So now I have Season 2, Volume 2, Season 3, Volume 1, and Season 3, Volume 2. So obviously I'm missing a few random volumes there, but regardless, this is a fantastic show. As I mentioned to you guys, I think back when I picked up the Season 2, Volume 2 set, I mentioned that the first time I ever saw The Rifleman was like a few years ago when I was in Walt Disney World. For whatever reason, one of the stations I was watching down there started playing episodes of this, and I had never seen it. But when you're in Walt Disney World and you're staying on property and you're flipping through the channels, there's not really much to watch. There's a lot of like sports channels, a lot of news channels, and then a few other like well, there's a lot of like Disney channels, but I don't mean Disney channels where they're showing Disney shows. It's more like informational stuff, information about the parks and the weather and downtown Disney and how to become a Disney Vacation Club member, things like that. And then there's a few stations that play some cartoons and then some other random stuff, but not many. So when you're flipping through, if you're not wanting to watch sports or news or learn more about Disney, your choices are kind of limited. So The Rifleman came on. I was like, I don't know what this is. I've never seen this, but I let it go. And next thing I know, I'm sitting here like I'm just like, this is great. This is a really good show. So I just had never seen it, and I just fell in love with it. It was great. I ended up watching like 5 episodes. I was like, oh, geez, I should probably get into the park. So it was great. So I've been wanting to pick these up. I've been loving the fact that they've been like releasing these. I think there was like an unofficial release after a while, because I think it says, official authorized edition. 'Cause I think there were some unauthorized releases of this a few years ago. So they finally, who's putting this out? Wow, I don't even know who's putting it. Is it Lev? Yeah, some random company's putting this out, but at least it's authorized. So anyway, these are really cool. These are awesome, and for $10, I had to grab it for the collection. And hopefully I'll get those earlier releases at some point. So there you go. That was it. This is everything I got today. So not the biggest haul, but again, Trevor, thank you so much for that. It's awesome. And 2 titles from Walmart. Glad I ran out there, even though there wasn't really much going on at Walmart. I can't believe that. They pretty much the same stock they had last month when I was in there for Black Friday. A few new things here and there, but not much. I remember back in the day where you had, if you saw something you wanted to grab, buy it. That's the way it was. If you came across this and you're like, I really want to get this, don't be like, I'll get it next week. You didn't want to do that especially at this Walmart, because it'd be gone. They used to get rid of switch out their stock so much. This end cap would be different like every week, and this section would be different every week, and this display unit would be different every week. It was like they were constantly changing stuff. If you saw something, you had to grab it, or you were gonna miss out. Now it's like they just keep the same crap laying around for months. It's nuts, but whatever, at least you get a chance to get stuff if you missed out on it. So anyway, very cool, that's it. So, alright, and now, on to a movie. So I think the movie for tonight is going to be Hail Caesar, which I can't physically hold up and show you, as I do not actually own a physical copy of it. One of you guys gave me a digital copy of it, so I'm going to check that out. I finally got my... I shouldn't say I really got my internet working down here again. It's working enough that I can actually stream movies again. I still can't upload for whatever reason. I don't know if I told you guys about this. I mentioned it briefly a little bit on social media, but for whatever reason, my internet down here, when I got back from Walt Disney World, like, it's not working. I don't know why. I do that thing where, like, you run the internet through, like, the power in your house. So I know it's not the best way to do it. It's not the strongest connection ever, but I've tried wireless, even with, like, multiple routers set through the house to, like, spread out the wireless connection. That really didn't work. Wired, it's not really, the way the house is set up is not really going to work. I'd really have to, like, start going through walls and doing all kinds of stuff to wire it. So I don't know, but this going through electricity thing works. It was working fine. I mean, I was able to stream stuff in high definition. I was able to upload stuff. Everything was working just fine. And then I got back from Walt Disney World, and all of a sudden I couldn't upload videos, and streaming wasn't working. I tried to watch YouTube through my Roku, and it just kept buffering all the time. Like, I wasn't able to do anything. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's changed. I don't know. I got back from vacation, and that's the way it just went. So I don't know what that's about, but I kind of fixed it to the point where I can stream stuff, but I still can't upload videos. I have to take my computer every night, my laptop every night, and take it upstairs and plug it into the actual, what's the word I'm looking for? The hub, the thing that has the internet. I should probably remember the name of that. But I have to actually plug it into that to get it to upload videos. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. It'll take a day for the video to upload. So I don't know what that's about. But anyway, I got that working now, so I can actually start watching some digital copies. So yeah, we're going to check out Hail Caesar. It's a Coen Brothers movie. I tend to really enjoy their movies, so let's check it out. Let's see if it's any good.
You listen to me, Buster. Nick Skank in the studio have been good to you and to everyone else who works here. If I ever hear you bad-mouthing Mr. Skank again, it'll be the last thing you say before I have you tossed in jail for colluding in your own abduction.
Eddie, I would never do that.
Shut up.
All right, Hail Caesar, and I just noticed my collar was popped that whole time. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not the Fonz. So, all right, Hail Caesar. Yeah, it wasn't that good. I was kind of saddened by that. I tend to really like Coen Brothers movies. I think they're great. Everything I've seen from them thus far, and I think I've seen all their movies, I've really enjoyed. I mean, some more than others. A lot of the earlier stuff, some of that can be hit or miss, but I'd say for the most part, like, when it comes to Coen Brothers movies, they're normally pretty good, and I really do enjoy them. This is one of the first ones I've seen in a while, at least. I've just been like, not so much. The whole thing takes place in the early 50s, during the whole, height of, like, the golden age of, like movies and, communism and stuff like that, and like the whole, like, McCarthyism and whatnot. So Josh Brolin plays, like, kind of this guy who runs a studio. He's not the owner of the studio, but he's kind of the guy who takes charge. He makes sure everything runs smoothly at the studio. He fixes things. He keeps all the actors in check. So if there's, like, any scandals that are going on, he's the one who kind of gets rid of those scandals and makes sure everything's good. So it's really about him and the craziness that he's going through with all this different stuff going on, him trying to straighten it all out and keep the studio running. And of course, he has this little side thing where Lockheed wants to hire him, and should he take that job? It's a much easier, simple job. It's not as stressful. The hours aren't as bad. He's going to get paid a lot. They really want him. It seems like a really good job, but he seems to really love working for the studio. It might be kind of a pain in the butt job, but he loves it. So what should he do? And again, all this craziness is going on, but that's sort of the problem with the movie, kind of, in a way. There's all these side stories, all these things he has to fix, and there's just so much going on that you end up kind of not caring about any of them, because you just see little bits and pieces. If you've seen the trailers for this movie, you'll know that there's an amazing cast in this film. It's just great actor, great after great actor after great actor after great actor. It's pretty awesome. When I saw the trailer for this, I was like, wow, this has an amazing cast. I really want to check this movie out. Most of the cast, I mean, kind of with the exception of George Clooney, he's in it for, he's kind of one of the main stories that are going on. But the rest of the cast, they just kind of come and go. some of the people are in the movie for like not even 5 minutes, like maybe a couple minutes. They just do a little like scene, maybe like 1 or 2 scenes, and then that's it. They're done. Like their story's over. They might mention it again, but they're not actually showing the actor, the actual actor and stuff. It's kind of weird. And again, there's all these different stories going on. There's a pregnancy that needs to be like covered up. There's the whole communism thing, of course. There's this actor who's he's like a Western actor, but they want to make a serious actor. Just all this different stuff. There's a gossip column, like tabloid, who's kind of like breathing down their neck. He needs to get rid of. All this stuff going on, played by just amazing actors. But it's just so much going on. So little scenes with them, you're kind of almost like, I don't really care, because I'm not getting invested into these characters. I'm not really seeing enough of this story. They just kind of say, here's what's going on, and here's something else that's going on, and here's something else that's going on. It's like, whoa, like, I don't know, so much happening. I want to see these characters more. I want to know more about these stories. It just I don't know. You don't get invested in any of the characters, except for Josh Brolin characters, which again, he is the main focus of the movie, so I guess rightfully so, but it's hard to get invested in the things that are really like weighing him down, because you just don't see enough of him. Again, kind of with the exception of George Clooney, who he's kind of their big actor right now. He ends up getting kidnapped, and there's a ransom, and it's this communist group that stole him. They're trying to like talk him into communism, and he's like totally going for it, which is kind of the one like sort of funny scene or one funny part of the movie that I really liked, is that George Clooney like totally just falls for communism. He's like, really, this is pretty interesting, and then he does this like speech at the end with Josh Brolin, which as I showed you is part where he gets smacked. Where he's just going on and on and on about like just communism and like here's what's really happening and stuff, and it's pretty funny. But otherwise, I thought the movie just kind of fell flat. It didn't really go anywhere. It wasn't exciting. I didn't really get invested in the characters. Even Josh Brolin's character, he just, I understood what was going on and whatnot, but you didn't really get too invested in his character. There was just too much going on. So many great actors who were just wasted. It could have been a more interesting story had they gone with it in a different direction or something like that. But in the end, it was just all these little stories that just didn't feel like they really had any conclusion to them, or it felt like they really mattered. And because of that, you kind of didn't really necessarily care about Josh Brolin's character either, because you just didn't, you almost didn't feel the stress enough. Like, you knew he was stressed. You could tell he was stressed. You're like, all right, this job is definitely a pain in the butt. It's a lot to take on. But at the same time, you're like, I just don't feel for him, because I can't get a handle on everything that's going on, because there's just so much going on, and we don't see enough of what's going on at the same time. So I thought the movie fell flat. So I'd have to say, out of like all the Coen Brothers movies I've seen, possibly one of, if not the worst, in my opinion, the one I've liked the least thus far. So I was disappointed. I was really upset when I saw the trailer for it again. I thought it looked great when I saw the trailer. I'm like, oh, such a great cast. Should be, it's a Coen Brothers movie. Should be great. And then it just, as I'm watching this, I'm like halfway through the movie, I'm like, this better pick up, because I'm like, just like, this doesn't seem like it's gonna be a good movie, and it just never picked up, and it stayed the same throughout the whole movie. So again, in the end, I'd say it's nothing you really need to see if you're a big Coen Brothers fan. I mean, you're gonna want to check it out because you like their movies, but in the end, I think it's probably one of their worst films, one of their weakest films, I should say. It just wasn't. It was weak. That's the best way of describing this movie. Weak. So, Hail Caesar, I really wouldn't recommend it unless it's something you really want to check out. Otherwise, it's nothing you really need to see. And as always with that, I am off to bed. Now, no, I do not have to get up early tomorrow, which is great. I think we're going to go out to Longwood Gardens tomorrow, but not until like the afternoon, after Cinema Nicholas Jr. has taken his nap for the day. So, probably going to head out there in the evening, which is great, because then I can sleep in. But with that being said, I haven't gotten like any sleep in the last week. It's been nuts. I've been working on like 3 hours of sleep every night. It's crazy. So I'm really tired right now. So even though I can stay up later tonight if I really wanted to, I don't want to. I just want to go to bed. So I am spent. I am done for the night. I'm going to quickly get the little bit of the editing I got to do for this video done, upload it, and then I am passing out. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, this is one of many designs you can choose from. Then head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself one of these. Also, I just want to quickly say, for everybody out there who's ordering one of these t-shirts, thank you. Every month, I get like a little invoicing showing like how many people ordered stuff, and I'm surprised. I didn't realize you guys were ordering these shirts as much as you were. If you order one of these t-shirts, send me a picture. I would love to see a picture of you wearing your shirt. I'll post it up on like Instagram, social media if you want. That'd be cool. I would love to just be like, hey, look, Bob bought one of my t-shirts, and it's you like showing all the t-shirts. That'd be really cool. So email me or send me a message or whatever. Just send me a picture of you wearing your t-shirt if you order one. I would love to see that from you guys. So if you want to get one of these t-shirts, again, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you get yourself one of these. And finally, if you'd like to support new content, just show your thanks and appreciation for these videos and keep these videos coming your way every single day, then head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness where the simple donation of $1 or as much as you like really does go a long way. All goes right back into these videos and gains you early access to most of my videos as well. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.